Hi everyone. My present project is about Sabbath and Sabbath lamps through a day of my life from a Jewish toddler's perspective. So what is Sabbath exactly? According to Exodus 20 verses 8 to 11, Sabbath is the seventh day of the week, which is Saturday, as the day of rest and religious observance among Jews and some Christians. In folk traditions by Stephen Loinston, he asked the question, why are Jews in different countries so similar to and so different from one another? And why are they so similar to and so different from their non-Jewish neighbors? Oakes responds that those objects in a Jewish home have a particular Jewish valence, a Jewish intentionality. Lamp, one of the daily objects that is used commonly by everyone, but the meaning of it during this special time has changed and become holy as the Sabbath lamp represents hope and divine during the celebration of Sabbath. Let's see how this lovely family celebrates Sabbath. So, before hearing from this family, my interviewee Evan has something to say about his experience of the celebration of Sabbath when he was a child.
So yeah, we played Shabbat every Friday night, and so we would have a family dinner, which was always really nice because growing up, I don't know, like everyone was busy, and my dad was always working, so he sometimes, often wouldn't be home for dinner, or my brother and I would be doing something else, and like wouldn't be home, so we would not often eat dinner as a family. But on Friday nights, we always would, and my parents would make this really nice meal. Often it was like a chicken. This chicken we had every Friday with different spices. It was like rosemary, cumin, but it was always really delicious.
And on Sunday, Jewish community will continue to go to synagogue to celebrate and worship God. So this is the house of this Jewish family who lives in a suburban area. There's even a mezuzah hanging on the doorknob at the entrance. This is little Tommy and his mom preparing for lunch that Friday. You can see a kosher kitchen where all the utensils are separated, and there are two sinks to wash different goods. On the left side of the counter, there is a modern Sabbath lamp that the mom brings out of storage to be prepared for the night. Little Tommy says, Mommy, I'm so hungry. What are you cooking for lunch? Mom said, my baby, I'm preparing for our very, very delicious Sabbath dinner later tonight. There will be your favorite bread, halal bread. I will cook something simple. You better save your stomach for later tonight. Tommy responds, yes, Mommy. Later that night, the dad comes home and everyone sits on the dining table. There are some bread, some wine, some Sabbath candles, Kiddush cups, and most importantly, an ancient Sabbath lamp that's from the 14th century Germany that their family had kept and used until now. Tommy asks why there are so many things on the table. The dad responds, tonight is the Sabbath night, when we rest, remember God, and have a good time with our family. Those things represent our culture, our identity, and we need those things to express ourselves. Tommy says, but they look so old and dirty, and why can't we just find new ones that are way cooler than those? Mom says, those are from your great 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 grandparents. They are really prestigious, and we use them to make connections with our family and the rest of the Jewish community. Tommy says, okay, I will take care of them when I grow up, just like you guys do. As the night goes, they study, sing, and celebrate together. Little Tommy goes to bed, and he can't wait to go to synagogue the next morning for worship. And these are just some detailed photos, just in case you guys can't see through my drawing. The top left is how Jewish people usually celebrate Sabbath. The middles are halal bread and Kiddush cup. And the bottom is the Sabbath candle. Finally, look at those lamps. Can you imagine the left one is also actually a Sabbath lamp? As the modern technology starts to become more advanced, it also brings benefits and convenience to Jewish families when they have religious practices and celebrations. Lamp, like a lot of other small things in daily life, only means so much towards the non Jewish community. But those objects in the Jewish communities can mean so much more as it transitions from vernacular objects to religious objects through different beliefs and practices.